Here's how I made $1,000 a week at the age of 13. Here's some backstory. So, me and my family were travelling at the time when this occurred. And what we did was we made seashell necklaces and we sold them for 50 cents each. I decided, how can I provide more value? So what I did was I created some beaded bracelets that were adjustable. I made 10 of them, sold them, and made 40 bucks. Because I was selling them for $4 each. This was incredible. So then what we did, after we realised that this was profitable, was we bought a ton of supplies, ton of, beading materials. I think it was like 200 bucks. And then we went and tried to make a ton of bracelets with beads and string and stuff like that. We went around to the caravan parks, because that's where we were staying, and we would sell from door to door, selling our homemade bracelets. On the first day of doing that, we made about $200. That, at the time, I thought, wow, $200, awesome, I made a little bit of money. Of course, me, still living the worst life I could live, being addicted to everything, never had any mindfulness at all and didn't see the big opportunity that was there. I was making $200 per day. I wasn't trying at all. I was making a few bracelets, putting a price on them, going around selling. It took 2 hours to sell, probably took about 2 hours to make, about 4 hours in total, and we made $200. That's about $50 an hour. That's most than what a lot of people make. More than what a lot of people make, sorry. I didn't see that, and that was a huge mistake. Looking back on it now, that was a really good business opportunity. But let me continue. So, after I did that, we went to caravan parks about 3 times per week, and we made, on average, I think it was like $350 on average. Some nights we'd make $600, other nights we'd make $100. Our most was about $700, and we had saved up a good amount of money by doing this, but we weren't putting any effort into it. We weren't using funnels or business techniques. We weren't learning anything else. I wasn't putting the effort in to yield better results. If I had the knowledge that I had now, I would have been able to scale that within 2 years up to $1 million business. I would have taken it online and it would have been successful. But I did not. And now, technically, I could go back to doing that, but I'm looking at better and bigger business opportunities. Let me continue the story. So, this is what we were doing. We'll go 3 days a week on average. We'd be making about $1,000 per week on average, and I was only 13. $1,000 a week. 13. Had no idea on what I'd literally just stumbled upon. It was basically a gold mine. Now, let me go and show you. Actually, before I get to this, let me go and talk about what that is that I was doing. That's what I call a local business. It is a small business, meaning that it is not making more than $100K a year at the current time. And it is local, meaning it's not online. It's only for some small area close to us. We would go from caravan park to caravan park, knocking on doors and selling stuff. Now, you could technically resell to the same people many times. You could go back and forth, and we went at one caravan park to did the same loop 3 times in the same week, and still made the same profit. It wasn't that we got everyone. It was that the more we persisted with these people, the more money we made. So, that is a local business. It is a business that is nearby wherever you are. It's not going to be online. It's not going to be out miles away. It wasn't any shipping or anything. It was local. Now, of course, local businesses could, include shipping, but what local, in my understanding of what local means, it means it's not online. It's for whatever region you're in, whatever country you're in. That's it. Doesn't go anywhere beyond that. I wasn't selling to America. I wasn't selling to China. It was only for where we were. So that's the local business. Now let me show you a mathematical equation, a formula, for exactly what was going on. What we were doing, and this formula I'll explain, it didn't have many scalability to it, but it still had a lot more than a job does. So bracelets sold times price of bracelets equals money. Money minus expenses equals profit. Pretty simple, right? Bracelets sold determines on how many bracelets we make. We are still limited to time, so that doesn't matter. The price of the bracelets can be increased a lot quicker than you can with a job. That's the big difference. When you're at a job and you're getting paid $20 an hour, it's very hard for you to go from $20 an hour to $50 an hour. With this one, the bracelet price can go from 50 cents to $4. And then I actually managed at one point to go from $4 to $10 per bracelet. Double, nearly triple the price. I would like to see someone go from $20 an hour to $60 an hour within one day. It's insanely rare to be able to pull that off. This is where the big boost in income came from. If I had unlimited on any of these, or it was even easier, I would have been making more. But let me just continue. On average, we sold about 87 bracelets per trip, which is about $350. So per loop of the caravan park, we would make about $87. One trip took about 2 hours, so that's 43 bracelets per hour, which is $175 per hour on average. Making a lot more than most people, right? You get paid $20 an hour. I was getting paid $175 an hour. Plus, I didn't have a boss telling me when I can wake up and do stuff. I did it when I wanted to, which is why I will never work a job unless it is for skill reasons only, because I already have a taste of what is possible. Working a job is the most pointless thing you can do now, and if you're stuck working a job, I'd recommend you start a side business while you work your job, and then slowly build up this side business so that it makes enough money to live off of, and then get rid of your job. Basically, you're tied down here with this job because you need it to be able to support yourself. On your free time, build up another thing that supports you, and then get rid of this one. You need another platform to be able to stand on. You need another framework, another base layer, foundation to be able to stand on, to sleep on, and to rely on, so that you don't end up losing your house, your car, your food. So with this, it is a lot better. So let's continue. That was $175 an hour. If I was working what most people work, which is 9 to 5, this is what it would look like. I work 9 hours, going from caravan park to caravan park to caravan park to caravan park all day, or even to other places all day. I'd be making $1,575 per day. That's correct. $1,500, nearly $1,600 per day. And I missed out on that opportunity because I wasn't mindful enough. I wasn't awake. I didn't see the big picture. At the time, I still thought a job was necessary for success and to be able to live off of. I thought you had to work 9 to 5 for 40 years to be able to then retire with $1 million and live your best life. You don't. It only takes 3 years. And I really wish I saw the opportunity. But here we go. If I was to work a week, 9 hours a day, 7 days a week, because I can work 7 days. I'm not limited to that. This is my own business. I would be earning $11,000 per week. $11,025. That means I'm earning $44,100 per month. And that is $526,200 per year. 500 grand at 13 was possible. This is why I believe that online and side hustles and all of these things are so much better than a job. You need to earn money through different means, through side hustles, through different wealth creation methods. You have to understand what a wealth creation method is and the formula and the systems for them. If you can write out the mathematical formula, and I encourage you, do this right now. Get a pad of paper, write down whatever, if you're working a job, write down job formula, and then write down the formula for the job, which would be hours worked times intrinsic value, which is how much you're worth per hour, equals profit. Profit minus expenses equals true profit. And when you have to rely on this for all of your expenses, it's ridiculous. Because you are the business for that. Even with this system, I was the business. All the money I earned didn't go back into the business to keep the business alive. It went into me to keep me alive. And I'm a lot more expensive than the business. So, I encourage you to do that. And then I encourage you to go out of your way and look up other business systems. Drop shipping, crypto trading, online businesses, a course-selling business, digital products, a business that operates locally, a business that operates online, a business that, all different types of businesses, real estate, all of these other ones. Look them up, write them down on a piece of paper, job formula, business formula, real estate formula, all of these, and then write the mathematical formula for each of them. Look at all the variables in them, like the time or hours that you can work, and like the intrinsic value for a job, and tell me, can these things be scaled infinitely? Because if you can scale it, even just one of these infinitely, you can then possibly make infinite money. An example of this was with my online business that I was about to start. It had the ability, and was expected to make about $365,000 a year. It had the ability to be able to make infinite money. And the reason why is because with ads costs, the more I spent on ads, the more customers I got, the more customers I got, the more money I made. It worked out that I could spend $30,000 on ads and make $10,000 a day. Spend $300,000 on ads per day and make $100,000 a day profit because of the systems that were in place. Learn about break-even funnels. Learn about all of these business things. Do your research. Now, the next thing is the possibilities are endless. If you go and do your research, you will find amazing business systems that you can test out and try. And if you're working a job, you find any small amount of time, an hour, 2 hours, it doesn't matter what it is. I mean, you can literally start a business online through Facebook nowadays. You can literally go onto Facebook, create a page, give it a name, write a quick privacy policy or rules. I don't even think you might not even need to do that for Facebook. Write up like products that you're selling. Go and find someone who sells them, a legit one, not through like AliExpress or something. Go to like eBay or Amazon or something like that. Take an image of the product, post it on there, put a price, and say, contact me if you want this. Then all you need to do is promote that one little post, and people will come to you, message you, and say, hey, I want this product. You then buy it. Let's say they give you $100. You take that $100 with the information, purchase the product, and then give it to them. You make maybe $20 profit if you paid $80. Maybe $50 profit if it costs $50 for the thing. You can start small business online within a few minutes on Facebook. Then all you got to do is just learn how to scale it, to advertise. You can do this through TikTok, through YouTube. The possibilities are endless. Now, my recommendations for you is to go and write down all of the formulas. Every single business system you come across, write a formula. Learn how to be a producer, not a consumer. If you can think with a producer's mindset, not a consumer's mindset, when you walk into a coffee shop, you're not going to go, I can't wait to get a coffee. You're going to go, why did I come here to get a coffee instead of going to another coffee shop? Why did I get annoyed with the person who was at the counter? Why did they mess my name up? How can I make this system work better? Then you get a piece of paper out and you'll write out the system, how it works. Then you'll sit there and go, I can add this, and this, and I can make it work better. And you get all of this amazing information that you can use to make more money, more profit, and to be able to achieve financial freedom, and to be able to do whatever you want. Go out, learn, research. There's a ton of good books. I've got them recommended on my Facebook page. Check them out. I provide daily tips. I even have tips on the Facebook page about how to start a local business, how to start an online business, how to do a bunch of other business stuff, as well as information that I've learned personally that would have helped me in the past to make even more money than what was already shown here. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you found value, please consider subscribing. Check the link in the description, and peace out.